After 3 years in the workplace, the year-end bonus is directly cleared. And the added, even though I gave all my efforts, my colleague took 500,000 yuan and smiled as if he had won the lottery. I won't make any noise. When I turned on the phone the next day, there were 148 missed calls and 268 text messages. You clear me at the end of the year, and I clear your entire server. The year-end commendation meeting is scheduled for the 28th of the 12th lunar month.
Technical department accompanying patients. Year-end bonus according to the comprehensive evaluation results. Comrade Pei Xian's performance rating this year was C, and his year-end bonus was cleared. Brother.
It's okay, Xiao Pei. The department budget is limited this year. Your year-end bonus may need to be adjusted. By how much?
Kingling, oh, is there anything else? Jia Ming received a year-end bonus of 500,000 yuan.
Wow!
Thank you to the company for your recognition. And thank you to Mr. Qian for your cultivation. This year, our sales unit signed a full-year framework contract with Dinghan Group, with an amount of 23 million. This is a team effort.
100,000. 100,000. What? 100,000. 10,000.
Who? Pai Zhen. Come in. Wait, what do you mean?
Resign! I know it is resignation. I ask you why, nothing why. The year-end bonuses have all been cleared, so it's better to complete the procedures before the year, so that it's easier to find a job after the year. You just because—
Listen to me. This matter is the result of a comprehensive evaluation, not for you personally. I know.
Therefore, I will not target the company. I will resign normally and hand over normally. It's time for everyone to get together and part ways. You can think about it again and don't be impulsive before the end of the year. No need to think about it. Leave your resignation letter here while I clean up the workstation. There's something wrong with this guy.
Let's go. Let's go. I won't wait until the end of the year. I won't wait any longer. Okay, take care, Lao Pi.
And bonus cleared. And bonus cleared. And
Hey, Brother Zhao, the servers are all down. Are you sure it's all dead?
Okay. The core group's full offline database connection is out of date. Difficulty 502. Don't touch anything. You'll be there soon. What? 2 o'clock in the morning? Brother Lee, the servers are all fried. Can you check it remotely? Exploded. No, yes. I can't enter the core cluster because I don't have enough permissions. Wait.
That's not right. Where are the administrative rights keys for the core architecture? Not at your place.
If it's not with me, then whose place is it? At Pei Zhen's place. Pei Zhen, the guy in the technical department who doesn't talk much. Yes.
He built the core architecture, wrote the underlying code, and only he has the management key. He said before that he wanted to distribute permissions. And he wrote a document.
No. Mr. Yoto. But Miss Get and Gore. Deck. Mr. Zhou. But
Mr. Zhou, this is Ma Kong. All the servers on duty are down. What? The main server core cluster is all good. The database connection Yaoshi client has a white screen. You haven't restarted. Restarted to no avail. The management permission key of the core architecture is not in our hands. But
Guanzi, accompany him. Call him. Call. Turn off the phone.
还是公司员工, when did he quit his job? Not this afternoon, yesterday afternoon. Is the resignation process completed? No. 还是公司员工, the resignation letter is in my drawer. Then he is still a company employee.
That's right, then go find him quickly. He has turned off his phone, so go to his house. I don't know where his house is. I don't know either.
Mr. Zhou, it's 3:30. Check the home address of the accompanying doctor. What? Send it to me over the phone with the address of the accompanying technical department right away.
小区, let's go. Where? Emerald Bay Community.
Accompany the doctor. Accompany the doctor. I am Zhou Kaiman. Open the door. Something is wrong with the company. There is a problem with the server. I need your help.
accompanying the doctor? What are you shouting for in the middle of the...
Uncle, I'm sorry to bother you, but the young man I'm looking for in Unit 502 is not here.
No, I haven't gone out since I came back in the afternoon, and I didn't turn on the lights. Maybe I
am his leader. Leader, didn't he resign? How do you know?
When he came back this afternoon, he met him in the elevator.
I asked him why he came back so early, and he said he resigned. What else did he say?
Hey, he said he needed to have a good sleep. He hasn't had a good sleep in 3 years, uncle.
Is there any way you can call the door for me? Can't scream. You can't scream. It's not that I can't wake him up. It's that the young man is asleep and you can't.
I have lived next door to him for a year and a half, and I have never heard any movement from his house. This man sleeps as if he were dead.
Just 分钟呢，严重吗? Is it serious?
Serious? Dinghan Group logs into the backend at 8 o'clock every morning, and now it is less than 4 hours before 8 o'clock.
If repairs are not completed before dawn, Galaxy Technology's largest customer, which accounts for 10% of total revenue, will find the system completely paralyzed. You said that he is the only one who can move the core structure. Yes, keys and the backup is on his personal encrypted hard drive, and the company does not have a copy. He mentioned before that delegation of authority, but the process has never been approved. Who hasn't approved it? My responsibility.
我马上到. If your phone is turned off and you're sleeping at home, but the door won't open, then find a way to call the locksmith, call the property management company, call the fire department, or call his mother. 我马上到. You can even climb up the window to get him out. Mr. Qian, he is on the 15th floor. I will be there soon.
You said you want to enter Unit 502. But no, if the residents don't agree, we can't open the door. This is the right of privacy.
Manager Fan, we were his colleagues. He resigned. You are not colleagues. If you force your way in, I will call the police. That young man is usually very honest. He never makes any noise or makes trouble in the building. Quieter than all the young people I've seen. Don't bully honest people. We didn't mean to bully him. So what do you call a few grown men knocking on the door of a young man who lives alone in the middle of the night?
Mr. Zhou said that the number of error reports from the client exceeded 5. Some corporate customers' scheduled tasks have started running and all have failed. What else? The department at Dinghan Group seems to have discovered that their automated reports started running at 5:30, and now they are all empty data. Their operation and maintenance person on duty in the early morning has already placed an emergency order in our Dandan. Said that the person in charge of Dinghan Group just sent a message to our docking group.
Hit 120. What? Hit 120.
Just say that the residents upstairs are suspected of being out of touch, and their lives may be in danger, so they need to break down the door.
Nothing, just sleeping. Are you sure you want to wake him up? Wake him up. Sir, wake up.
How did you get in? You turned off your phone. We thought something happened to you.
The server is down. Yes, it was down at 2 in the morning. The core group is all offline and no one can operate your key. Yeah.
Xiao Pei, I am Qian Bonian, the CEO of the company. We may not have met officially, but we have. Last year at the annual meeting, you spoke on stage for 40 minutes.
That's Xiao Pei. The situation is more urgent now. Look, I resigned. I know that the resignation letter is still with Kaiming, and the process has not been Strictly speaking, you are still an employee of the company, so you have to leave today. No matter how much it costs, you must keep him today. If he doesn't make money, he'll resort to sugar cocooned bonus. If he doesn't make money, he will double his year-ended bonus and get a promotion, as long as any conditions can be negotiated. Pijian, let me first apologize to you on behalf of the company. The year-end evaluation is an oversight at work, and the company will correct it as soon as possible. No, please listen to me first. The company is willing. Mr. Kwai, I'm not resigning because of my year-end bonus.
Why is that? I have worked in this company for 3 years. I built the core structure and wrote the underlying code. If there is a problem with online operation and maintenance, I will deal with it at 3 or 4 in the morning. For Dinghan Group's project last year, I made the technical solution and ran I was also right in connecting with Partia. I am the only one who deserves credit for Dinghan's success. But when they signed the contract, the credit went to the sales department. When they commended me, the honor went to Jia Mingwei. And the 500,000 year-end.
It's not that I don't know. I just don't want to care about it.
But you don't even give me a chance to care about it.
I was given a C in the evaluation and my year-end bonus was cleared. The reason was that I had a negative work attitude. Then it'll stay negative to the end.
Xiao Pei, Mr. Qian, you don't have to say anything. I will help you repair the server. But there is one condition. You said, after completing the cultivation.
I have completed my resignation procedures within today. My salary has been settled. My social security has been stopped. And my provident fund should be sealed and sealed. I will export the key and configuration file and leave them to you. Okay. The system is restored. I exported all the configuration files, keys and deployment files of the core architecture and placed them in the public network disk. The folder is called Handover of Medical Escort. When did you write this document? March last year. After writing it, I sent it to Mr. Zhou to apply for the decentralization process. But there has been no reply. Well, this matter is indeed not important. The document is there. I have decrypted the key in plain text and put it in an encrypted folder. The password is the company's unified employee number. You can just find someone to pick it.
What about resignation procedures? I'll call Sun Chengqing's head.
Hello, Gong Chen. I am Gong Chen from Jing'an. Your system was restored this morning, right? I checked here and there is nothing wrong with the data. Well, it's restored. You fixed it. Yes, awesome. I knew you wouldn't lose your temper. By the way, will you still be responsible for our techno docking next month?
Mr. Chen, I resigned. What? My last day today. In the future, the technical matchmaking on your side will be done by someone else. Mr. Pei, if you leave like this, I have to report our Ding'an contract to Mr. Ho. It's up to you, Mr. Chen. If you have any questions in the future, you can contact Mr. Shao, which is Gong. I have already handed over the documents to Lao Zhao, Yao Yanliang, and he will have no problem taking over. I don't know Lu Yanliang.
Li Gong, you have shouldered all our technical needs for the past year and a half, you know. There is a clause in our contract that says changes in core technical personnel require written confirmation from party. No one informed us when you left. Is there something wrong with this process? Mr. Chen, please contact Galaxy's commercial department.
I can't control it anymore. Brother Pei, here is the resignation form. Please sign it. Brother Pei, have you really thought about it?
Think about it. Pei Zhen, just wait a moment. I know the company owes you. But if you leave like this, do you know what it means to Ding Han's contract?
那你还要走? I know. So you still want to...
Mr. Quan, when I joined the company 3 years ago, you said something at the orientation meeting at Galaxy. Everyone's efforts will be seen. I waited for 3 years, but no one saw it.
Happy New Year to Xiao Pei. Pei Zhen, there is something on page 17 of that configuration file that I don't understand. Is it convenient for you? Forget it, Happy New Year.
I heard that you resigned. Well, your year-end bonus was cleared.
Well, awesome. Then what? Then the server hung up. The company crashed at 2 in the morning. I called a dozen people and couldn't fix it. You have to stay. They called me more than 100 times and I turned off my phone. Finally, they called Yao 20 to break in and wake me up. Wait.
Yao 20 breaks the door just to let you repair the server. Yes.
A company. The night's over.
Are you the father of this company? I didn't say that seriously. You have been employed for 3 years, and the year-end bonus given to you by the... Then when you leave, the whole company is paralyzed. The CEO drives to look for you early in the morning and eventually calls an ambulance to break down your door. You are not working, you are supporting them. What is your...
320,000 yuan before tax. You build the underlying structure, write the core code, and surround the largest customer. You get 320,000 yuan a year.
What's the name of the guy who got the high-end... And Jia Minghui, what did he do? After signing the contract with Ding Antong, who made the technical solution for Ding Antong,
What I do, who does party as technical docking? I made it, who will maintain it after the system goes online. I am defending Pei Zhen. Are you really stupid? Or pretending to be stupid?
I was too lazy to care about it before, but now.
Don't worry about it now. Just leave now. The biggest problem with you is that you're too damn quiet. You are so quiet that everyone thinks you don't exist. When you disappear, they realize that you are a load-bearing wall. By the way, what are your next steps?
How many days to sleep? And then what? Sleep for a few more days. And then what?
你这人真是 looking for a job.
Forget it, let me tell you something. Do you still remember Hu Jinchuan? Where is Ding? I hosted him when he attended our company's product summit last year, and later added WeChat to chat with him occasionally. Fang Xie.
Fang Qi, do you know Captain Pei? Did he resign from Galaxy? Make an appointment for me. I want to see him.
The boss of Dingen personally asked you for your contact information. He added you on WeChat in the 3rd year of junior high school. Did you pass? No, you passed. What are you so worried about? Dinghan Group's annual revenue is 9 billion, and Hu Jingchuan wants to see you personally. Do you know what this means?
It means that the galaxy will be finished in 10,000 years. Are you launching an indiscriminate nuclear attack? I didn't hit anyone. I just quit my job.
Paizen. Well, you are the cruelest person I have ever seen. Where is the cruelty? If you don't take action, you will be more ruthless than anyone.
Where are the batch of API interface documents that Dingen added last month?
Gone.
Paizen, the core technology docking person of Galaxy Technology. He resigned on December 28, 2024. This change was not notified to us in advance, which violated the provisions of Article 7. We have the right to freeze cooperation, or terminate the contract based on this. Freeze first, and until when? Wait until I meet Pei Zhen.
Yes. Yeah.
Mr. Pei, Happy New Year. If it's convenient, let's meet today and I'll treat you to dinner. Mr. Hu is too polite. What's the matter? Chatting in person is not a bad thing. Okay.
Pei? Do. Yo. Kong. Peng Gong. Gong.
Do you like to eat fish? The mandarin fish cooked by the master of this family is pretty good. Okay.
Fang Qi said to me you don't like to talk much. There are too many people who talk too much. If there is no shortage of me, then I will tell you directly. You said that at Galaxy Technology, their system had a lot of problems after you left. The cooperation contract between Dingan and Sing included a clause that required core technicians to change jobs. Sing breached the I have asked the legal department to freeze the contract. And this matter has nothing to do with me. You're right, it has nothing to do with you anymore. But it has. Dingan has been cooperating with Galaxy for a year and a half. During this year and a half, we are satisfied with Galaxy's satisfied with your personal technical service. The system is stable, responsive, and customizable. Our operations team didn't worry about it. But now that you are gone, Galaxy's technical capabilities have dropped off a cliff. On the 4th day of the Lunar New Year, their operation and maintenance responded to an official order from us, and the processing time was 6 hours. In the past, when you were here, the same question would last up to half an hour. I don't want to cooperate with a company that doesn't have core capabilities, so I'm not here to catch up with you today. He'll give you an annual salary of 1.2 million, plus options. The technology center has just been established. When you come, you will be the technical person in charge. You will form your own team. You will set the standards for recruiting people. You will only report to me if you are interested. No one else.
Mr. Ho. Well, you didn't offer me this price.
Who was it prescribed to? Get your own new one. The contract between Dinghan and Science is 23 million, and the core technology is tied to me alone. Instead of spending 23 million on an uncertain charm, why don't you spend 1.2 million to buy that certainty? You can calculate this clearly.
Mr. Paywell, you are really interesting. When others hear this number, their first reaction is to be happy. Your first reaction is to help me settle the score. There is no conflict. Indeed, there is no conflict. What's your answer?
Let me think about it for a few days. Okay, don't be in a hurry, but don't think about it for too long. After the new year, I have a decision to make. The contract between Dinghan and Singh will either be terminated or replaced. I understand.
Mr. Pei, do you know? When you were in Si, I told Mr. Chen many times. They say there is someone with very stable skills over there in the galaxy. I don't know who it is.
Chen Gong said it was you later. Seeing Qian and I had dinner once. It was mentioned during the dinner that Pei, a member of your technical team, is doing a good. What do you think Mr. Qian said? He said Pai Clan is our technical backbone, and the company attaches You attach great importance to clearing the year. End bonus. Tell me, if you think about it.
Hello, Mr. Qin. I am lawyer Shen from Dinghan Legal Department. A letter is required to formally notify you. In view of your violation of Article 7.3 regarding the notification obligation for changes in core technical personnel, we have decided to freeze all settlements under the framework cooperation contract between the two parties from now on, and reserve the right to further pursue. The official letter has been released via EMS. Please check it carefully. Who made this decision? Mr. Ho personally approved it.
Dinghan's contract has been frozen. Currently, our annual mining contract with Dinghan is worth 23 million, accounting for 70% of the total. Freezing means that all subsequent repayments are stopped. Zhou Kaiming arrives.
Explain to me why the obligation to notify core technical personnel of changes in Article 7.3 of the contract was not implemented.
It was the 28th day of the 12th lunar month, when Pei Zhen left. And he left in—
After that, it's time for vacation. It's too late, it's too late. After he left, did you send a notice to Dinghan?
Well, no, why not? I thought this at the time. Accompanying patients is only for grassroots employees and does not involve the core. It does not involve the core.
Party asked for it by name, but you told me it doesn't involve the core. Where is Jia Minghui? Arrive. The contract of the top letter was signed by you. Yes.
Tell me how this contract was negotiated, Mr. Qian.
The Dinghan project started in April last year and lasted 6 months. During this period, I had many rounds of communication with Dinghan's purchasing department, operations department, and its department to develop technical solutions.
Who specifically cooperated with the technical department?
Accompanying the doctor, who ran the integration test.
P.P. Chen, who does party as technical docking. Pei Chen.
What is your job in this contract?
I am responsible for business communication and contract signing, which means that the technical solutions are made. Technical docking is done by others, system maintenance is done by others.
Your contribution is to take the contract out of the printer and sign it, Mr. Qin.
The business side of the job goes beyond just signing. You received a year-end bonus of 500,000 yuan and Pei Zhen received 0. Do you think this is reasonable?
Answer me, the assessment is comprehensive, not a single project assessment.
Sun Tong Tong, who did the evaluation for attending the clinic.
Director Zhou gave me a C. Yes, what's the basis?
Well, there are 3 main ones. The first one, daily communication is negative and teamwork awareness is insufficient. Second,
Refuse to participate in company group activities. Third, the working style is too independent.
which is not conducive to
Okay, starting today, firstly, comprehensively check the actual contribution distribution of the Dingen project. Evaluate the value of Pei Xian's technical contributions during his time in the company. Third, the legal department communicated with Ding An and found a way to unfreeze the contract. Fourth, find Mr. Kine, he will not come back. What do you think? Oh. Defo. 散会. Dismiss. The meeting. Dist.
In law. Something. It's happened. Your brother. In law. Law. Having.
跟你说这样 ，this theory not. 我一个八卦 I just Jia Minhui from your original company has a brother-in-law named Shen Chixing, who is a partner of Ruochang Investment. Ruochang Investment is the angel wheel earthwork of Galaxy Technology, which means that Jia Minhui has a backstage. What does it have to do with me?
什么狗啊 What a dog.
So the 500,000 year. And bonus was given to the person who signed the contract. And the one who did
The person who tests the technology is Niu Mabai, who works as a tool for sales. If Pei Zhen leaves, Dinghan will—
It shows that Dinghan recognizes people, not companies. This kind of person's year-end bonus will be cleared. Is Director Zhou filled with water in his head? Don't go too far. Maybe there's something in—
Jia Minghui's brother-in-law is Ruochang's partner. Who doesn't know this? How did you join the company in the first place? You had no idea.
When I joined the company 3 years ago, you said something at the orientation meeting at Galaxy. Everyone's efforts will be seen. I waited for 3 years, but no one saw it.
In law, have you read that post on the forum? Saw it. Who posted it? I don't know, anonymous. But probably from the technical department. Now the whole company is spreading rumors that Dinghan's contract is all due to Pei Zhen and I didn't do anything. You really didn't do anything.
Minghui, do you think I helped you enter the Galaxy to make you a top salesperson? If you can't even understand Peepti, then I can't do nothing. All you have to do is take the things that the accompanying doctor made, put your name on them, and hand them over to Party A. You've been doing this for the past year and a half, and you've done a pretty good job. The problem is you did this and got a $500,000 bonus. This is too much.
Law, that year-end comment was made by Zhou Kaiming. Follow me.
It has nothing to do with you. Zhou Kaiming dared to give the accompanying doctor. It was because he felt that Pei Zhen had no backing and would not cause trouble. The reason why he dares to give you such a high performance rating is because he knows that I am behind you.
The problem now is not how much money you got, but that Dinghan's contract was frozen after Pei Zhen left. 23 million is Galaxy's largest income. Ruochang has a 20% stake in Galaxy. This contract is gone and my investment will be discounted. What should I do? First, get the accompanying doctor back. Second, if you can't get it back, get rid of him. Get rid of him. What to do? It doesn't matter if someone else leaves, but he cannot be popular in the industry. Why do you think Hu Jingchuan Dinghan wants to poach him? If he goes to Dinghan as a medical escort, not only will Sing lose this contract, but Sing will have no business in the entire technology market in the future. Spread the news that Pei Zhen took the company's core code and business secrets with him when he resigned. Ask the legal department to issue an infringement statement and a lawyer's letter, without the need for just afternoon. Which company dares to recruit a technology with intellectual property disputes? Brother-in-law, this is not the first time I have used this trick. Do you think the investment world relies on emotion?
I received a letter from a lawyer named Hifa saying that I was suspected of taking away the company code. Did you bring it? What do you think? So what are you afraid of? In the industry, the word spreads to 10 people, and the word spreads to hundreds of people. Who dares to look for me in the—
Well, you know who did this, right? No. Jia Minghui or his brother-in-law. What are you going to do? Last time you said that Huo Jingchuan asked you to help me arrange a meeting, right?
Date now.
Mr. Ho has thought about it and wants to meet you. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Dinghan headquarters. Good.
Alles? A. Alle. A. Alles?
If you don't take action, you will be more ruthless than anyone else.
Are you accompanying Mr. Pei? Mr. Huo is waiting for you. Please come in.
Mr. Pei finally saw the real person. Mr. Chen, sit down.
Have you considered what you said last time? Considered.
But before talking about joining, I have something to deal with first. And what is this? Complete copies of all my code submission records, communication emails with Party A, and technical plan documents for my 3 years at Galaxy Technology. Why are you giving me this? Because Singh sent me a lawyer's letter, saying that I was suspected of taking away the company's intellectual property rights. Said you took away the code, right? But the fact is that all the code is in the company's Git repository, and I haven't copied a single line. Before leaving, I exported and handed over all the keys and configuration files. These are Jet's submission logs and email records, not the code itself. These things can prove one, all the core code was submitted in the company warehouse using company equipment during my tenure. The code ownership belongs to the company, and I have no dispute. But who wrote the code? Record talks.
What do you want me to do by giving this to me? Nothing to do.
If Singh really wants to sue me, these records will be my evidence. If they don't sue, the lawyer's letter is a threat and no response is needed. I give this to you just to illustrate one thing. This is what I brought to Dinghan.
Not code, not files, not anything that belongs to the Galaxy. What I bring is 3 years of experience, an understanding of the cold business, and the ability to solve problems. These things are in my head, and are not the intellectual property of any company. Mr. Pei, let me tell you that you are reliable.
Mr. Huo, I have been working with P Gong for a year and a half. I know who he is best. Not to mention bringing codes. He didn't even participate in the group examinations when he was in Psi, let alone do that kind of thing.
Pei Zhen, do you know why Galaxy sent a lawyer's letter? No. Jia Mingli's brother-in-law Shen Chixing, a partner of Ruchang Investment. He was afraid that after I came to challenge Han, Singh would not even have a chance to turn around. You are very well informed, Fang Jai told me. Are you afraid?
Not afraid. Why? Because I didn't do anything. Sell information or cause sabotage. Before I left, I fixed the server, wrote the handover documents, and exported all the keys.
I've done everything I can, and if they want to sue me, I'm worthy of every line of code.
Pei Zhen, do you know why I want to see you? Poach people.
That's not entirely true. Ding Group's revenue last year was 9.2 billion. Who haven't I seen? I've talked to technology experts, returnee FATs, and TAs of listed companies.
Do you know what is the biggest difference between them and you? After they arrived, the first thing they did was to negotiate terms. What's the annual salary? How much is the option? How many people will you bring? Report to whom? When will I be promoted to VP? After you came, the first thing you didn't take anything away. A person whose year-end bonus was cleared by the company when he resigned. Not only did he not, he also took the initiative to prove his innocence. This is not about technical ability, but about his. I can buy 100 skills, but I can't buy character. Welcome to Dinghan. The annual salary is 1.5 million, which is 300,000 more than last time. The extra 300,000 yuan is not to buy your technology, but to buy my own peace of mind.
Oh, my God! Pai Zhen!
Mr. Qian, Dinghan has officially informed you that the contract is terminated, not frozen, but terminated.
The reason? Core technical staff changes were not notified. And what?
And Dinghan has arranged separate technical services. Galaxy's SES platform is no longer needed. If it is arranged separately, who will arrange it? Pei Zhen, and Dinghan established their own technical center. And Pei Zhen is the technical director.
邱先生，发言好生，Mr.
Someone in the industry group is spreading rumors that Pei Zhen has joined Dinghan with an annual salary of 1 point. Someone also took a screenshot of Pei Zhen's code submission record in Galaxy, saying that he did 95% of the technical work on the Dinghan project.
The core technology of Galaxy Technology is developed by one person. I heard that his year-end bonus was cleared.
Then Dinghan poached him.
Absolutely. The company clears the money for people, and Party gives people 1 point.
What is this called? This is called karma, not karma.
It's your own fault. Who sent these screenshots? I waited for 3 years and no one saw it.
Zhou Kaiming has arrived. The technical department, you are responsible. If something like this happens, it'll give you 2 options. Write your own resignation report, or it'll write the expulsion notice. Mr. Kian, choose one.
I write it myself.
Jia, the year-end bonus of 500,000 yuan is returned to the company. Mr. Qian, this is unreasonable. Otherwise, I will ask the auditor to check all your reimbursement forms and business entertainment expenses in the past year and a half.
我看 it sounds of scrutiny. 我希望 to extend to me. Can to scrutiny.
Take care, Lao P. At that time, I thought I won. 500,000, new car, applause. I have everything, but now, with an annual salary of 1.5 million, I have become the technical director of Ding. The industry group is full of him. But I want a refund 500,000 yuan. And I have to check the reimbursement, which has become a joke in the eyes of everyone.
你的事自己解决 brother. In law. Well, there is no need for a lawyer yet, so he is accompanying the doctor to support me. Got it, what should I do?
你的事自己解 solve your own problems.
That. Are you from this group? What do you do? Rear end. Oh, I'm a front end guy. My name is Jinan. What's your name? Peijia! Peigong, you are Peijia! Are you our technical director? Oh! Well, that's it. The technical director has an annual salary of 1.5 million. Wears a sweatshirt that costs 39 yuan and sits in the corner like an intern.
Mr. Pei's brain is not a brain, but a server.
Mr. Pei, which company were you in before?
Galaxy Technology. Galaxy. Isn't that the one discussed in the industry group recently?
This look is really calm. Don't mention it. It's not worth mentioning.
Brother Pei, I saw you went to Dinghan. Congratulations. There's something I want to tell you, but I don't know if it's during the year-end evaluation, when Zhou Jian reported your initial score to me. I thought it was unreasonable, but I didn't insist on it.
This is my problem. I want to say sorry to you. It's okay. Take care of yourself too.
Hello, Director P. How do you feel about your first day on the job? Not bad. There is another big news over there in the galaxy, do you know? Unknown everyone, Zhe Minghui was fired, Zhou Kaiming also resigned, and Qian Bolian sent an internal letter saying that the company was making management adjustments.
Galaxy's other 3 customers heard that Dinghan's contract had been terminated and started negotiating to terminate the contract. They are afraid that Galaxy's technical capabilities will...
And do you know what this means? Have no idea. Do you really not know, or are you pretending not to know? Either way. Okay, are you free tonight? Not available. What?
Go home and sleep. If you don't take action, you are more ruthless than anyone else. No, you are not ruthless. Resign gently, without making any noise. Shut down, mute with one click. Leave it clean, but it is this lightness that is more deadly than any heavy blow.
Xiaopei has changed his job, okay? Okay. That's good. Young people should rest when they should. Don't tire yourself out. Got it, uncle.
In Sing, everyone's efforts will be seen.